Once again, Moonlight proves what kind of a dirty whore she is. My son's a derelict? My son has a job. How is he a derelict? Unlike you, bitch, who ain't got shit. Now, I have never put your daughter down, and I'm not going to start. You see, you're like Sis and the other pieces of shit. Sis wants so desperately for me to say the N word. You desperately want me to say something bad about your daughter, which I can't. The fact that she's making it in this world with you as a mother is such a major accomplishment. Major. You had her to snag a guy. I didn't have my son to snag my husband. My son was conceived out of love. Your daughter was conceived for a paycheck. Moonlight, we're not the same. So you can go saying stuff about my inhaler, which I don't have one. You and everyone else can call me bedridden, which I'm not bedridden. But you all think I am because a delusional nut job who has violent tendencies and should be locked away for the rest of her life, Arabia, said I was. Me and Arabia never video chatted. Arabia was never here. So, how does she know if I'm completely bedridden or not? Oh, because she's black, I'm white, and whatever a black person says is the gospel according to Job? From what I've seen in this sector, most of the black people here lie. Look at you. I warned you people were going to call BCW on you about your daughter and try to get her taken away from you. What happened? Sister T did it, admitted it, but your lying whore ass blamed damn D. For how long? How long? Probably still does. Because he's another guy who's making money who don't want your rancid twat. Any guy who would stick his dick in your twat runs the risk of it falling off from rotting. See, unlike you, my twat doesn't have that much mileage on it. How many guys were you fucking to get knocked up with your daughter? Huh? Your daughter is 16. So in the past 16 years, now this is while she's here, how many dicks have been in your rancid twat? And how about when she was pregnant? When you were pregnant, excuse me, did you get a DNA test to prove that her father is her father? How many other guys were you fucking at the same time, risking your daughter's life in your womb? The second me and my husband got together, there was no one else. For a year before we got together, there was no one. I'm not a pig like you, Moonlight. and I didn't have my son to get a paycheck like you've done. And it didn't even help your situation because you're still what? A half a million in debt? How does anybody even rack up half a million in debt? Biz, if you're out there, you're like the financial genius in this sector. How does anyone rack up $500,000 in debt? I don't understand it. I don't get it. But you, ho, can't find a man to pay that bill for you. You were living in a house that you claimed was yours, but it wasn't yours. You are like a lot of the other black people in this sector. You have to lie and say, well, I got this and I got that and I got this and I got that. Why is it so important for this to be said? Facts even said years ago some red car was his. It was either his mother's or his sister's. It wasn't his. But he still lied about it, just like you lied about owning an expensive home with an indoor pool. You wouldn't know how to tell the truth if your daughter's life depended on it. You would continue to spout lies, and if anything happened to her, oh well, you matter more than your daughter in your eyes. We're not the same. And I'm not going to sit here and badmouth your daughter just because it seems like you badmouthed my son. All I saw was the title of your video, something about my derelict son. You're a derelict bitch. You are. My son does not have $500,000 in debt. Why is he staying here now? Because he is afraid something will happen to me. Whether it's somebody breaking down the door or me just dying. And that's another thing, you piece of shit. I never once thought you were dead or wished you were dead. You wish that of me. Why? Because I'm white and you can't be white. Nah, 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 nah. Go look at yourself, bitch. The picture Damn D puts on his thumbnails is you. That ugly looking Arthur bitch. I know what I look like. I don't have to put it out there all the time. I put out every picture I had of me online. Why? Because a piece of shit was trying to dox me. Because the piece of shit didn't like that I didn't want to deal with her bullshit yelling at me for something she did wrong, and Lonnie blocked her ass for it. You ain't no friend to Lonnie, bitch. Look what you keep saying, and I thought you wrote somewhere Lonnie blocked you. Well, if she did, she's using her brains because you are no one to be around. But if she decides she wants to unblock you and be friends with you, more power to her. I wish her well. That doesn't mean I'm going to stop messing with her. You make fun of me when I say I like this person, I like that person. That's because you're a miserable old hag. You don't want to be tied down with a kid. You want to go out there, shake your twat, shake your ass, get all these dicks up you, and probably give those guys AIDS. And I said, probably. because I do believe you are loaded with diseases. Loaded. Because whores are loaded with diseases. See, unlike you, I'm not a whore. You said I'm out on YouTube looking for peen? No, I'm not, bitch. That's you and most of the black women in this sector. I may have low self esteem, but apparently I have more self esteem than you and most of the women in this sector. I'm not gonna risk getting a disease and dying because I want dick. I'm happy, and that eats at yous because white women don't have a right to live. Do you see my avatar? White lives matter. And what that guy, what's his name, Giancarlo Brown, did to that Ukrainian refugee Irina is how most of the people in this sector act towards white people. The second they find out they're white, they make fun of them. Why? Because they're jealous. I didn't have to trap my husband, bitch. You had to trap a guy. So you want to say shit about my son? You don't even know my son's name, bitch. See, unlike you, I didn't put his name out there. You made sure your daughter's name went out there. And I saw another piece, another document that you put out there that you blackened out. You blackened that out pretty good, but not your daughter's name. You are a jealous hoe bag piece of shit. You are jealous of your own daughter. Unlike you, I'm not jealous of my son. I want the best for my son. You would sell your daughter's soul for whatever it is you want. And you proved it by putting her name out there. What do you think? You're going to entice me into giving out information about my son? Unlike you, I want to protect my child from the low-life scumbags in this sector. You put your daughter's name out there. We're not the same, and thank God for that. Because if I had to be you, I would have taken my life a long time ago. I gotta show off my goods in order to get attention because I'm not getting attention from men. You are pathetic. You didn't know Garrick from a hole in the wall, but you invited him to your home. What if he was interested in your daughter? And Garrick, I swear to God, I'm not saying this is you. I don't think this is you. What I'm saying is, Moonlight, you wouldn't give a fuck. In order to get a dick with money who you might be able to get something out of, you would put your daughter in harm's way. Unlike you, I'm not going to say, well, my son works here. My son this, my son that. No. As a mother, you protect your child. You threw your daughter to the wolves for clicks and views. I will talk about who I want, what I want, when I want. And here's the difference: I may be stating my opinion, but I'm also backing things up with facts. Lying pieces of shit like you don't care about facts. You want to take that fucking picture of Biz and his daughter and make it seem like he was doing something to her? You are a dirty piece of shit. All you do is dox kids. Well, my son is no kid. He is a grown man. He's my kid, but he's a grown man. And bitch, you have no information about him, and you're never gonna get it. I am not even gonna watch that video. I am not going to get triggered into saying something about my son so he can be found, harassed, and lose his job. You're the dope that got your own job taken off of you because you thought who the fuck you were. And you ain't shit, bitch. Now you go find something to sit on and rotate. Maybe an Oscar Mayer wiener instead of bologna.